Thank you so much, my friends. Thank you. I have a couple little pieces, a startling science story that I wanted to share with you. Here we go. This is called Black Holes Are Evaporating, and we've got the money shot. There's a dark central region called the shadow, with a surrounding sweeping ring of superheated gas that fleeing sings like a mad collection of angry buzzing bees. That much we do know, but it sure gets us through, you know? I'm not exaggerating, not understating. International intention, science is collaborating, not stuttering or sputtering or staccato hesitating, studying this big black hole in the center of our galaxy, 27,000 light years away, is comparable to seeing an object the size of a donut on the moon. Don't you say? The Event Horizon Telescope, the EHT, took the very first shot of the black hole, that very cherry nougat center of our Milky Way galaxy. That's exactly what we got today. Let's say it means the slipping away of a lot of nothing with a giant slippery hole for stuffing. Scientists, while attempting to shoot the very hole itself, but that would never pass, what they got, it seems, what they've shot is an escaping swirling gas. That's hot. Will pass. Every black hole has its event horizon. What has been studied so far, summarizing, not extemporizing, what there is to say about Sagittarius A, what's exactly it is, no need to shout, just won't simply glow away. The senior scientist, Mr. Bauer, said they got their picture once they got it established and focused for an hour. They got a picture of the glowing gases that escape the black hole into which even light passes. Sierra Markov, chief scientist, and you can rely on this, says two black holes look generally the same, so her studies show. General relativity demands it up close. They look very similar, she said, in words terse, sciency, and hardly verbose. Differences, it seems, just reflect different gases, if you understand what I mean. So it passes even with the very best of glasses. The imaging was far more difficult for SGRA than M87. They got this right because they're loosely scoured the entire heavens. Black holes are the only objects we know of where mass scales with size of, no, just use your eyes, love. A black hole 1,000 times smaller is 1,000 times less massive, and so it passes in even the best of classes. It's not just taller, big fella. The AltaChem, a large telescopic array, played a gigantic role in the imaging, they say, and the APEX and IRAM and JCMT were also used and in play. The LMT and the submilliliter array had a look from the South Pole telescope was also used, each from their nook, each had their say. And the Greenland telescope was also employed in these valedictory glamour shots the scientists enjoyed. Even though their masses differ, while gas takes weeks to circle M87 around SGRA, it goes around in minutes 11. It's the speed of light, it's devoured the same, and the mass of the objects was somehow to blame. Remember, SADGA star, its official name, don't ask me, I'm not quite to blame. Getting the picture of the gases of SADGA star is like taking a picture from where we are of a picture of a puppy chasing its tail, a veritable interstellar, well-met fellow and holy grail from where we are, and it's not at all for sale. And then this one I read for a prompt this morning, but I thought it had some interesting aspects, and I wanted to share these with you as well. It's called My Token Totem. The question was a poem about a totem. My totem is not a flag. It will not upon the bloody ground get dragged. It will never fulfill some gruesome pledge or order some miscreant merrily off a pitiless and stony edge. It will not upon the gridded sports grounds be paraded. It will never unto those vivid cash-driven spirits be supplicated. It will not spur the clash of classes, nor ever bring to their bruised feet the huddled masses. Above no battlefield will it wave, not handsomely decorate sepulchre or grave. Mankind is my totem, despite how regularly and gruesome gods may have smote 'em, or place the bloody clod in one big pipe and smoke 'em, or boil 'em up till they're cheery red, ripe, all gloatin', or place them, chase them, dressed upon some golden plate, ignoring countless disasters and simply call it fate. These fragile, funny creatures, so nobly born, are all too often by their twa-penny fellows often spurned, burdened, blanched, and scorned. As for me, I laud the ragtag clan, and thereby celebrate the noble race of man, ennobled by fiery Promethean spark withal, ever indefatigable in the endless artful ways of love, resolve, whether here in earth life or in high heaven above, heed this clarion call of love. I celebrate these resilient beings who, in a universe of inchoate chaos, somehow carve out useful, fruitful meanings. Thank you.
Thank you, brave Sir Rick. As always, such lyrical